we are just a mess. We are a mess from top to bottom. And the last time I come on here and I spoke to you, Jeff, I spoke about the manager. I spoke about Robert Sanchez. We've just seen what's happened with Jorgensen. I thought he was better than that. But even still, he's inclined to have a couple of bad games, because if you can keep playing Sanchez for as bad as he's been, Jorgensen deserves a couple of months at least. But from my standpoint, I think that Maresca's almost in an impossible situation, and the players are in a way as well, because they can only play with the players around them. We don't have a manager who's competent enough to adapt a system. We don't have directors who are willing to sign the right players. We don't have an ownership that care enough to strive and be ambitious. You look at Aston Villa and you compare them to Chelsea. What is the difference? And I'll tell you the difference. The difference is you have a team that is ambitious and a team that has no ambition. Our ownership are killing us. They are killing us. We went from having the best owner in world football to having a consortium who don't care about us. We had Jonathan Goldstein coming out saying Enzo Maresca's job is secure. Oh, that's brilliant. Coming from a Spurs fan, because that means a lot. You really care about the club, don't you? We have no spine after 1.5 billion pounds spent. We don't have a competent striker. We don't have any depth in the centre-back roles. We don't have any quality there. We didn't replace Silva. We don't have a goalkeeper. We're probably in the double digits now in terms of how many goalkeepers we have at this football club. We picked our manager from a championship side. Where are the standards at this club? Nobody cares about football anymore. Unfortunately, it's all about business, which isn't a problem because you can still be successful. But the fact that we're so incompetent and it seems like we are totally blind to the mess that we have created for ourselves, that is why I'm so concerned as a Chelsea fan. Oh, not to mention the fact that Todd Bowley's on the board of Vivid Seats as well. If you want to get a ticket to the game on Southampton, you probably can, but it would be upwards of 500 quid. So if you fancy spending a bit of extra money to watch Chelsea lose again, you can always do that. And quite frankly, we were singing in December, we've got our Chelsea back, but that was before the January window. We saw how unambitious we are and the fact that we are moving backwards. We are moving backwards. We have a coach that's worse than last season. We have an ownership that don't learn from their mistakes. And we're not going to finish in a European spot. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't even see how are Chelsea going to finish above Bournemouth the way we're playing. I saw Newcastle beat Nottingham Forest. Are we going to finish above them? Honestly, I ask you this, guys. Do you think that Chelsea can finish in a European position? Forget Champions League. Let's not waste our time here. But maybe a Conference League spot or a Europa League spot if we're lucky. If we don't win the Conference League, then our season is done.